Hello guys everyone, welcome to my stream. I hope you enjoy my stream, so watch it and enjoy it, and don't forget to like.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. So this beautiful arena in the outskirts of Munich, the epitome of aesthetic perfection and cutting edge, pretty much what the near-capacity crowd are entitled to demand. The action has already started. Oh no, this does not look good. That's going to go a long way.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That is a great pick out. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
It's their second corner of the game. Can he find the finish? Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
India are looking to go forward now. Real chance here. Sancho! Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate...
There's the shot! And he's done it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game. Well, and Stoichkov! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Petit getting this one clear. Sancho. And now they can spring out of defence. Ljungberg stood up well to him there. Musiala, Petit, kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Messi. He's got away. Flings in across.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
India upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's cut it out. Pau Kubasi gets rid without sophistication. Schneider, Cafu. Schneider, well read, and the danger is averted. And that has been clubbed away. That's been cut out, well played.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That has been cut short. Nice ball, and he's in here. Messi! Oh, taken with style. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the second half started. Cafu cuts out the pass. Bebeto. Now it's Bebeto. Perez. Oh, here's a chance! He's delivered all right!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They win it back and bit hard.
And the finish! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Bebeto. Perez looking to get on the end of this. Ljungberg! Just off target.
Ljungberg has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Leicester cuts it out. Schneider.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
60 minutes played. Bebeto. He is through here. Decent hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Goal!
And they
After
are pulling
63
clear
minutes
here.
is Number 24.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Real chance!
Substitution on the field.
And the keeper has
Number
done it off.
18.
Top stop.
Dennis
That's the threat he carries,
Coming on
Peter,
the field
running at defences
is
like that. If
number
only he
20,
managed to retain his
David
composure.
And the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And it's Figo. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Got a shot away. And somehow he kept it out.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Number 17. Emmanuel
Oh,
Petit.
smashing header! It's a goal! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So is this the start of a comeback? Forwards and with intent. Schneider. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's really put himself on the line here. India have their second corner now. Pedri. Schneider. And that has left him in a heap. Messi. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Williams. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious.
It's Figo! It's there! Deep into injury time! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Looking for the runner.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, they've been
Now,
found
I'd just
wanting,
like
in
to
my
read
opinion,
out
in
our
a
fan
few
club members
areas
who are
that
celebrating
would have
their
made a
birthdays
difference to the
today.
result.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, that's a key interception. David Villa.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Nicely aimed pass. That was good alertness. It's a sharp little ball to cut out, really nicely done. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when...
David Villa! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped. To take that back. Oh, super find. Luis Suarez gets through on his... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal!
Well, we've seen the